All right, guys, happy Saturday. First of all, I wanted to jump on and start with just a couple announcements that are super duper important, guys. Let me mute my gosh dang phone now because that's not going to work. That'll drive me bonkers and throw me off. So my phone is decided to mute it out. I am sure that the majority of you saw, but if you did not, our enrollment promo and the $10 off on Apple Trim has been extended through the 21st, guys, which is Tuesday. So that's a really big deal to be able to reach out to people, get them on board. We rarely have enrollment promos. Those of you guys that have been here for a while know that it's just a few times a year that we generally do this. So it's a really good time to reach out, get people in, and grow that team. And the people that purchased Apple Chrome from you before that are loving it, which I haven't had any bad feedback about it. Everybody that's bought it has absolutely loved it. I would circle back around, let them know that they can get it for that discount price again. And if they really liked it, they might want to buy a couple because when it's gone this time, it's definitely gone, guys. It's not coming back. So definitely want to reach out and get that going and circle around with everybody that you can. On top of that, tomorrow Sunday, correct? Yes. Tomorrow night, we are doing a Power Hour Opportunity Blitz. You are going to have all of your elites, your upline elites, your sideline elites. We are all going to be on from Sue down. It's basically going to be an hour of reaching out to contacts. We will share out some sample wording. I'll be putting that in the chat for our team to really just sit for an hour and reach out to as many people as we possibly can regarding the business while we have this promo going on, guys. So I think this is going to be super duper successful. If you can, I'm sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. If you can jump on for the hour, that would be amazing. If you can only jump on for 30 minutes, okay. Jump on for 30 minutes because 30 minutes is going to be better than 0 minutes of reaching out to people, right? So with all of those announcements said, I want to jump in and talk about one of the most important things to set yourself apart and grow your network on Facebook and your contacts. I have no clue why every time someone jumps on, my screen's going funky. It does not normally do that. I have a little bit of ADD, so that freaks me out when it does that. But everything's good, right? You guys can see me and hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up or in the chat box something. Okay. I don't know why that happens, but Zoom's not liking me today. Okay, so I want to talk about live videos, guys. And several of you all that are on here currently do live videos. I do think that every single one of us could kick it up a notch with them. I know myself included, I don't do near the amount of live videos that I should. And I know a lot of people think that I do a lot of live videos, but I really don't. I need to get back to doing, myself personally, at least 3 to 4 a week. Right now I'm doing like 1 to 2 and that's not the norm for me. So I think that every single one of us can really step it up a little bit, and maybe these statistics will speak to you and kind of let you know why it's going to be important to really kick it up a notch as soon as you can, guys. So first of all, live videos, excuse me guys, sorry. Live videos receive 10 times more interaction than what a regular video does. So like if you record something and you upload it, you're gonna get 10 times more interaction doing a live video than you're ever going to get by uploading just a video. Right now, 78% of people that are on Facebook are watching live videos. That's a high percentage, guys. 78%. I think last year it was like half of that. The year before, it was like a quarter of that. So it's definitely increasing. But the funny thing is, while 78% of people are watching the live videos, only about 10% of Facebook users are doing live videos. So that 10% is really getting, the 10% of people that are doing consistent videos are getting the majority of that 78% viewing their stuff. So as we all step our game up and get out there and do some more lives, you can have a bigger chunk of what that audience is, guys. And the last thing that really, honestly, this kind of blew my mind, and I don't know why, because we've seen it happen over the last 3 years increase since live videos came out, is by the end of 2020, live videos are expected to take up 2/3 of all of the Facebook traffic. 2/3, guys. That is like a whole heck of a lot. And I will tell you, the live videos and your stories, there's a few things. Facebook always focuses on what they want people to see, and they're definitely going to show a lot more of those. So, okay, so I know that a lot of you guys do live videos, but I get questions all the time about, I don't know what to do when I go live, or how to, or how to go live, or what to talk about, or any of this jazz, right? So I'm going to go through some different things about how to actually structure your live video to make the most out of it. As you have questions, I already see some questions popping up on the right. Please utilize the chat box, and if I didn't cover that when I go through, I promise I will go back at the end and answer all of those questions, okay? So the first thing, guys, is your title. A title is key for your live videos, and a killer title is key. Think about when you're scrolling on Facebook, what would make you stop and be like, oh, I don't know what Mindy's talking about. Like, what is that? Like, I did the silliest video the other day. I just titled it Suspicious Package because it was a suspicious package. I thought that I got a package with a bomb in it. It ended up being a Valentine's Day present that I bought for Will that I had him open up because I thought someone mailed me a bomb, and yeah, so he got his gift early. But I got a lot of views on that. You know, different titles I can always help with. The shorter, the better, and the most intriguing, something that's going to make people stop and be like, what the heck are they talking about? No matter what you're going live about, you can come up with a killer title to incorporate that really makes people's jaws drop and makes them stop their scroll, guys. Okay, when you hit the button to go live, and I don't think any of you guys do this, but I used to do it when I first started going live because I didn't know, because no one told me, and I had zero live video training. I just hit the dang button and tried to do my best and rolled with it. When I look back at my lives from 2-3 years ago, some of them were mortifying. I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I talked about that. I can't believe my lighting was like, it was just bad. So if you feel like yours are bad, which I've never seen any of you guys do a bad one, I'm telling you, as time goes on, they definitely get better. But when you hit that button, start right then. Don't sit and say, there's nothing worse than when I'm scrolling through, and any top leader will tell you this that works with live videos, and someone saying, oh, I'm just going to wait a couple minutes for someone to join on. Let's just see who all joins on. And especially now, guys, now is definitely not the time to do that. When live video first launched, you had a lot of live viewers on. Now I am like really super blown away if I have 20 to 40 live viewers on my video. I used to have anywhere from 90 to 110 at all times on my live videos. Now, if I see literally like 20, I'm like, holy cow, thank goodness. 90% of all the people that watch your video are going to be watching the replay. So if someone is catching the replay and you're like waiting 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I've seen people wait like 3 minutes. Like I've just done it and watched, not in our company. So I'm gonna put that out there, but I just wanted to use it as example. So I sat and like watched some people that do that, and it was 3 minutes before this chick went live. She sat there and she was just like looking down, playing on her phone like this for 3 minutes. Oh, hey guys, just gonna wait for some more people to jump on. Back down to your phone. I'm like, is this real life? So don't do that, guys, okay? When you hit that live button, jump on live, and make sure when you go live that you're actually acknowledging your replay viewers. Because like I said, 90% of the people that watch it are going to be watching the replay viewers. So whether it's, you know, hey, what's up to all my people watching the replay, or, you know, as you're catching the replay, I hope you're having a great day. I don't care what it is. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to say that like 1,000 times. I don't care what it is that you say, but make sure you are acknowledging them, because a lot of times, especially people that aren't in our industry, they don't even understand that them watching the replay is beneficial to you. They don't get it. They're just watching, you know? They don't know that they should comment. They think if they don't see you live, they shouldn't say anything. So I always like to acknowledge my replay viewers and then actually even like ask them a question. You know, whether it doesn't matter what it is, really. You know, if you're watching the replay, let me know, you know, have you had snow this year? Or are you excited for blah, blah, blah? Or who do you have for the Super Bowl? I don't care what it is. Anything. What's your favorite color? I've even done that. Just to get them interacting and commenting on your replay, okay? So when you are going live, something that I see a lot of people don't do, and again, I was super guilty of this, is have their people actually engage with them. The whole point of doing a live is to get people to comment and interact with you on your live. So whatever your topic may be, and I know a lot of people have struggled with topics, guys. So let me actually go back 1 second and speak about that. When you go to the grocery store, how many of you guys go to the grocery store? Everybody? I know some people don't. I actually try to have as much stuff delivered as I can. I actually went to the real grocery store the other day. I spend too much time in there because I love food, so I like to look at all the things, right? So if you go to the grocery store, when you hit the checkout line, most grocery stores have what? The most popular magazines at checkout, right? So you can look at those, or you can do this online even. But think about what the most popular magazines are that are out there right now. You've got like that Women's World. That's still a really popular magazine. My brain's not working right now. But there are a lot of popular magazines that have to do with women and health that are super popular. You can do a simple Google search. What are the top 10 best-selling magazines in the United States or in Canada or wherever you are? Go take a look at their headlines and the titles of their articles and what is on the front of that magazine. Because if they're selling lots of magazines, guess what's selling them? What people see on the front that's catching their eye. So think about that and think about some titles like that that you can incorporate. In our industry, our company, we're very blessed. We can talk about just about anything and relate it back to what we do. You know, we have health and wellness, we have, you know, energy and fitness and household stuff and beauty. All of those are hot topics on these magazines that are super popular. Does that make sense, guys? And if you're struggling for topics, hit me up. If you have an idea of something that you want to go live about and you just can't find an article or something to talk about and you can't come up with a good title, I am more than happy to help with any of that. So all you have to do is ask. I don't know if you need help if you don't ask. Oh, it just started snowing here. I thought we were calling for snow earlier today. It's a little bit late. Okay, so as you are going live, you want to get your people to engage with you as much as you can, okay? So whatever it is you're talking about, maybe it's something that you messed up on. I do that a lot on my lives. I'll talk about something that I can't believe I did, and a simple question like, oh my gosh, can anybody relate to that? You know, can you relate to that? Let me know in the comments so I don't feel alone. You know, can you relate to that? It's always a really good question to ask to get them interacted. Or is that you? Have you ever done that? Is that you? Like, let me know in the comments because I'm kind of curious. It's a simple question, but it's getting them engaging. Instead of just listening to you, you want them to interact. Or have you ever? Sometimes I'll even like to throw in with the replay viewers when I'm actually doing the live to engage them again. Oh my gosh, if you're watching the replay, have you ever done that? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever seen that? I'm just curious. And, you know, always let them know to drop it in the comments to let you know. I know it sounds silly, guys, but a lot of people when they're watching don't realize that you actually want them to comment and interact on that. They're just answering your questions in their head. Like, let them know. Can you relate to that? Have you ever done that? Do me a favor, drop me a comment, let me know, because I'm curious. The more comments you have on your lives, the more people that are going to see them. Goodness gravy. Okay. Now, another thing that I see a lot of people not doing that will really increase your views, which in turn is going to get you more followers, which means more friends, which means more people looking and stalking your page and what you're doing, right? Is to ask them to share it out. Do you ask your video viewers to share it out? If you don't, that's okay. Start doing it now. I always like to say, oh my gosh, did you find any value in this whatsoever? If you just found a little bit of value, do me a favor and click that share button. That way I know that I'm bringing content that actually speaks to people or that really speaks to my viewers. Or you could say, did you relate to any of this? Can you relate to any of this? If any of this sounds like you, I bet some of your friends can relate as well. Do me a favor and click that share button so maybe we can help some other people with this information. Simple steps and simple calls to action, guys, to get them to interact and share out your video. Okay, Next couple simple tips, guys, and I don't want anybody to overcomplicate them. Don't overcomplicate your lives. Don't try to be super professional, 100,000,000% put together like you're walking down the runway, because guess what? People don't relate to that. The average person is not going to relate to that. The average person wants to see someone just like all of us. An average, everyday, real freaking human being that they can relate to. They could be like, oh my gosh, you know, that chick is just like me. So be relatable, guys. Don't ramble. This is a hard one. This was a hard one for me for a long time. I rambled on lives for, I don't know, I'd have to go back and look, but I'm going to say at least a year before I got better at it. But the more you do them, the better you get. So rambling is definitely something that you don't want to do, and try to stay on track with what it is that you're focused on. So if you have a topic, I'm not huge on notes, but I am huge on bullet points. Like even for this one right here, like I've got just my bullet points of what I want to make sure I don't forget to bring up. And then you can elaborate on those as you're going in your lives. Some people like to have everything written out, and that's okay. Everyone does it differently, as long as you have some type of plan of action to stay on track and really focus for the content that you're bringing. All right, I'm sorry guys, I flipped my paper over when I showed it to you. Okay, keep it interesting, keep it interactive, and here is the last point that I think most people aren't gonna like, but that's okay, we're all here to learn, right? Is to try to keep your live videos between 5 and 10 minutes. I think the 7-minute mark is the best. The reason being, for two of my top reasons, is number one, at about minute mark number 3, more people start to see you when you're actually live. And if you're hitting max at about 7 minutes, and don't use me as an example for this, I usually go over that, but I've spent a lot of time building an audience that they will actually stick on the majority of the time. Once you get to that point, you can do the same. But 7 minutes is a really good replay time that most people will sit, if they're interested and you're bringing something valuable and good content, they will sit and watch the replay for 7 minutes. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, and then just a few tips, and please drop all of your questions and comments in the right box, and I'm going to go into those as soon as I go over these. So after you go live, guys, after you go live, take 5 to 10 minutes, however long it takes, and make sure you're going in and replying to every one of those comments. Don't put your phone down after you go live, go to the bathroom, fix yourself a cup of coffee, and come back. Like, be prepared when you go live to know, I need to have time allowed to go in and reply to every single one of those comments. And reason being is it's going to keep your live video going. Facebook's going to see that there are still people interacting with that video, and it's going to pop up in more people's timelines. Okay, and one last point that I actually meant to bring up before you go live, see, this is why I need bullet points, is before you go live, go to like at least three of your old live videos, okay? And drop a comment on it that says, I'm getting ready to go live. Even if it's just that simple. Going live in 5, going live in 10, going live, super excited with what I have to share, whatever it is, however short or long you want it to be, go drop on at least 3 of your old live videos that you are getting ready to go live, so that all the people that have been following you can see, oh, you know what? Last time Rose went live, I love what she had to say. I'm going to jump on and see what she's going to talk about today. All right, guys, I am going to stop the recording.